Hi everyone, I'm back and I want to show you something different. I want to show you how to easily do-it-yourself automobile maintenance. I'm going to change spark plugs today and change my oil all in one uh, day, and I'll just show you things that I need to get started. Now, first of all, I have a BMW 328iX drive and 2012, and so far I've only taken it into the shop once, which cost me an arm and a leg. So I decided, I know how to do it, might as well do it myself. So and I have the tools to do it, so I'll just show you what I have and go from there. Okay, this is what I need. I just need a tire stopper, and this one changes the oil filter. This one is for the spark plugs. This one is for the cowl, COWL, that is over the car. And this one is to take off the, well, different things. And here's a monkey wrench you'll need, and rubber gloves if you want. You don't want to get your hands dirty. And an oil pan. And then here's some extra tools just in case if you need them here. And also a jack. You will need a big jack to jack up your car right there. And we'll go. Very first thing you want to do is unhook your battery. So I'm going to unhook the battery, and then so you won't get electrocuted. The battery cable is right in this area here. And just unscrew the bolt and undo it, and you'll have no power. So that's a good idea because you don't want to get electrocuted while you're doing spark plugs. Okay, now what you want to do is put your tire stopper right underneath the tire. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, there's a tire stopper there, and keeps the car from rolling back. And here's the jack, and roll it underneath the car, but we'll do that part later. Let's focus on the spark plugs first. So this is the cowl here. What you want to do is remove that. It's easy to do. Just unhitch this here, these little bolts here, there, one over there. It just comes right off. There's one here. This just comes right off. It's the air filter in here, and that comes off along with, this is the big cowl here, this thing here, so it comes off easily. And then there's some bars that you see here, and those can come off too, and there's one on each side. That keeps you to have access to this here. This comes off, and the spark plugs are underneath here. There's boots under there we can lift off, and I'll just go through and show you little bits and pieces of how to do it. Okay, thank you. Keep on watching. Alright, I removed 6 screws, and that helps you remove the air filter, so which is really easy to do. So if you ever want to change your air filter, there it is. A little dirty, but that's out of the way. Put it to the side. Next step, remove the cowl. This is the big cowl right here, COWL. All right. This is pretty easy to do. There's some latches under here, and just unlatch it there. And I'm doing it with one hand, but you kind of want to use both hands. So I'll put this down, and so I can easily remove this here. Okay. What you also want to do is remove this little plug here that's with this little button here. So I unlatched it, so just unplug it and just move it to the side over here, and that'll give you better access to taking this off. Now this thing is latched in here, so you just have to lift it. There it goes, one hand, and wow, I knew that. That's where the little brake fluid reservoir is. Anyway, remove this here, just put it to the side, and put it there. And then the other side, I'll go there. Now there is a little bolt at the end that attaches the cowl. There's one on each end, but I seem to have lost one of them earlier, so I have this one here. It's a little bit bigger than the other 6 that I have for the other part. And now, what I want to do is unsnap this here, and this will enable the cowl to come off. So this is easily done. Just with one hand. Well, actually, I should use 2 hands. Let me put this camera down again. Comes right off easily. It just snaps in like that, and make sure you have it on. Well, when you want to put it back on, make sure this part is on the top part here. Okay, and you can see little hoses here. Just unhook them here. Unhook them there. The other hose also. And I'll put this camera down and continue on. Okay. There's another tray underneath the cowl that it just pulls right off, and it's holding another thick wiring here. So I'm going to put the camera down again and just take it off. Okay, the latch I just part off with the screwdriver, just loop, loop, and so it opens up this one, and that one. So that enables this thick wire to come off. So I'm going to do that. Alright, so you can see the cowl is off. I can work now. These wires I leave there, they're not really in the way. They're flexible and flimsy, so you can just move them as you're going. And but I have access to all these spark plugs underneath here. So what I want to do is first I remove this little thing here, the cap to the oil, and put it to the side. The last time I worked on the car, I removed these long brackets that hold down the engine. But in this case, I don't think I need to do that because this looks like I can access my way through there. If I can't, then I'll remove it. Okay. Removing the cover. Removed. And behold, the boots. And like I said, these wires are flimsy where I can work under it. Hopefully I can get this one out. If not, I'll have to remove this hole. There's another one there, so I think I can access it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spark plugs. Alright, and we'll see how it goes. So the way to remove a spark plug, you just lift this up here, this lever. It'll disengage this plug in here. Ta-da! And you just wiggle and the boot comes off. And there's a boot. Spark plugs in there somewhere. And just keep going. Save the boots unless they go out. You have to buy new ones. Okay, we'll continue on. They're made for this car. They're platinum, and you can see that a little blurry, but here's a better view. Platinum looks like TJ. All right, I have a challenge here. Well, my tool is too long for this one here. This is in the way, so I got a shorter tool to see if it'll work. And a lot of times what I do is I tape it around here because you do not want this to be stuck in there also. You can't get it out. So I've had a history of that happening, so I started to tape everything as I go. And we'll see if I can get it out with a shorter one. Okay. Well, it looks like it's working. I was able to get it down in there and continue and continue and continue. So yes. Okay. All right. I got them all off. Look how ugly they are. Wow. Okay. Anyway, listen to your car when it tells you maintenance is due. Okay. Check these out. Now, no gapping is due. They come pre-gapped already, so I don't have to worry about that. And I do have a torque wrench, but I don't use it. I just go with my instincts. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Okay, last boot to put in, and I just squeeze it right in there. Make sure it's in. Plug that in all the way in. Push that down, make it snap. Push that in. Push this down. There. They're all in. All right. Not too bad of a job. Okay. You have trouble with this thing trying to put it on. It slides underneath these little racks, these little crevices. So just push in and snaps in. So it's on. So you don't want it to be dangling here. May get hot, may burn the wires or whatever you have down here. So yeah, so it's on. Now I gotta just bolt everything back together and we'll start the oil change. Alright, what you want to do when you change your oil is always have a jack. A jack to lift up the car and a jack to put underneath the car, so in case if something were to slip and fall. Alright, I managed to get the bolt off and it's dripping oil in the pan, so that you'll need a pan there, you can see. Alright, here's what you want to do when you remove the oil filter. You have one of these oil filter wrenches, and easy to use, but I get a plastic bag, hopefully with no holes in it, so you can use your hand to keep turning and turning and turning. And as you can see, the oil looks kind of reddish. Actually, that's the rubber band. But look how ugly that is. Look at that. Okay, made a little mess here. But what you want to do is just catch it with the bag and try not to make a bigger mess. So I just caught enough for it won't still. And you just want to take that filter out of this part here, and I'll take it out. Look how ugly that is. Okay, the new filter, I got STP. XL means I guess extra long life. Who knows? Yeah, or extended life. Who knows if it has extended life? It says 10,000 miles. I guess you don't have to change it after 3,000 miles or however. Anyway, good to change it no matter what, even if it's a long-lasting one. And usually they come with a little rubber seal inside, along with the filter. So, yep, and here it is. And just want to check before you leave the store. Check and see if everything comes with it, which should be this one, and this metal ring, and then the filter. Looks pretty nice. And I'll assemble it together and then put it back in. Okay, I got it put together. I put the ring around the where the new ring here, and the new ring on the tip in there, and I put the filter on, and it's snug and tight. And I'm just gonna roll it back on and tighten it, and then close the bottom of the oil drain plug and add the oil. Okay, and then I'll wipe my mess and start the car. See how the spark plugs and the oil work out. So I'm going to use my little wrench to tighten it up. Okay, and the BMW is full synthetic, nothing mixed. Has to be full synthetic or the car won't run. It's all done, and I drove it around and no problems at all, and it's good to go. So thanks for watching. Any questions, comments, let me know, and thank you very much.